Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm S. Barry Hamdani, the Relationship Messenger. And today I want to point out a few pointers in my book, Ascend to the Secret Place, that I believe is going to help you in a big way. Why do I say it's going to help you in a big way? Well, today, one of the largest health issues facing the Western nations is not any longer obesity, but loneliness. Because loneliness is impacting our psychological, spiritual, and physical makeup, I would think that it is important to focus on why we are lonely and what we can do about it, don't you think? Now, during this pandemic, many people are reaching out online to online dating. And because of it, I want to point out a few particulars. A few things I want you to concentrate on as you're dating online. First of all, take your time when you meet people. Don't be a rush to meet them in person. There are some things, there's an interview that needs to take place. Not an interrogation, but an interview. There's a difference. In the interview, listen to what is being said to you. And whether or not you're going to date that person or whether or not you're going to develop a relationship, take advantage of the time that you're communicating with them to develop your listening skills. They're going to be important in a real relationship. Well, how do you develop your listening skills? Number one, tip one. When a person is sharing information with you, just to be sure that you've heard them properly, repeat it. Repeat what has been said. If a person tells you that, well, I'm being a little careful in who I meet because I run into some people online that were not nice people, and you're asking for my phone number. Well, you might ask a question like this. If I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying that you're being a bit careful because you have run into some questionable characters online. And you had an experience with at least one who asked for your phone number. So because I asked for your phone number, you're feeling a little reluctant to share it with me. Am I hearing you correctly? That is an important skill, what I just went through. Because it sincerely lets the other person know that you're concerned and that you have heard them. If your heart is in the right place, you will be able to do that. If your heart is not in the right place, you won't be able to pull it off because they will know that you are not sincere. Tip two. And if you are a talker, if you really like communicating and expressing yourself to someone, and that person is not forthcoming with information and you feel like you're pulling teeth, well, no, you're not a dentist. Drop them. Look for those signs earlier because they're going to develop into a problem later on. Here's another issue. Let's say you're talking to more than one person online. It's important that you be honest with people that you're talking to and let them know, hey, I'm talking to 2 or 3 people online, nothing is serious. If they have a problem with that, drop them. Because you have no commitment with them. And if they have an issue with that, saying things to you like they don't want to be an option, well, the reality is they are an option. Everybody online is an option. So I am pointing out a few things to help you to eliminate certain people from your environment before they become a problem. I realize these are a few hard, fast rules, but they work and they will save you lots of time and aggravation. For example, if you're talking to a person who is 30 years or older, who have not had a long-lasting relationship, a relationship that lasted at least 2 to 3 years, drop them in most cases. Now, of course, there are exceptions. The person could have been in the military or something, or was somehow indisposed to relationships. They could have been sick for a period of time. But in general, if a person 30 years or older has not been in a relationship, long-lasting relationship, for at least 2 to 3 years, drop them. They're not going to be good for you. Another hint. If you're dealing with a woman who has 2 or more kids from 2 or more men, and she's 35 years old or younger, chances are that relationship is not going to work. One, she has not been consistent. 2, there's a question of value. Now again, there are exceptions, but on the outset, generally speaking, if you have yourself a 30-year-old woman, she has 2 children, 2 different fathers, you need to be concerned. It's needless to say, if a woman has 3 children, 3 baby daddies, why are you even talking to her if you're serious about a relationship? If you were looking for a one-night stand, a place to go pick up AIDS or herpes or something, knock yourself out. But there's no relationship there. Stop and think when you're dating online. Stop and evaluate the people you're talking to. Now, I earlier alluded to the fact that you want to interview people by asking some of the questions that I referred to earlier. I also said you don't want to interrogate them, meaning you don't want to hit them with a lot of questions about, well, why were you not in a relationship for so long? What was the relationship before that? What was the relationship before that? Why did you leave this one? Why did you leave that one? What is it you're looking for now? It's precisely what is it you're looking for now? How tall should she be? What should she look like? I think you get the point. Don't interrogate people. That's not going anywhere. Not that those are not important questions. It's just that that's not the manner in which you want to ask them. Give the person time, and maybe over a period of 3 or 4 conversations, you will have extracted that information. But whatever you do, know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. 3 babies, 3 different daddies, run. Correction, run fast. Barry Hamdani out.